Hello and good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this hand. We're going to play some Historic Brawl, but not with this hand. We're going to try again. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is land 3. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep land 3. But hello and good morning. We are playing Historic Brawl. When I play Historic Brawl, I like to just jump in there with a video. And this is a cool video because it's got new cards. We have new cards from Crimson Vow. We are playing with everyone's new favorite sludge monster. It's Toxrill! Toxrill the Corrosive. Toxrill the Corrosive. It is a slug monster. They are playing Catilda Dawnheart. They have played Catilda. They have Catilda in play, so they'll have 4 mana next turn. We've played a lot of Catilda, so we're very familiar with that card. But we are playing Toxrill the Corrosive. Arcane Signet, so they have more mana. Right, yep, they got us. We're going to take another hit this next turn. We'll go ahead and play this Thriving, take a hit. But hello, my name's Elsewhere. I'm playing Historic Brawl with Toxrill. They are playing Catilda. Mana dorks are us. Toxrill, notably going to be for 7 mana at the beginning of your each instep to put a slime counter. Uh-oh, they didn't do anything. Well, we're going to play Mind Flayer and try to steal their Catilda. We would like their commander to be our commander. That's always fun, right? Wow, it resolved. I thought there was going to be a heroic intervention, something. Sigarda's Favor, flying, flash, first strike. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target attacking or blocking creature. So they just played it as a 2/2. Huh. Alright, Banishing Light. They're going to take back their Mind Flayer. We're going to... I wonder if they have heroic intervention now. Well, let's see. Show me heroic intervention. Nope. And we'll play Catacombs so that we can foretell this. 1, 2, 3, we're at 6. If we draw untapped land, we get to Toxrill next turn. Toxrill would have been great this past turn. But no, they played Dawnheart. We get to Toxrill. Land. Alright. Oh, not land. Wow. That's a cool card, though. Yeah, let's go for it. Gyruda! The doom of the depths. The doom of the depths. Oh my goodness. Womp womp womp. Well, we didn't build the deck around Gyruda. Gyruda's just a fun 6-drop that happens to be in the deck. But yeah, that was a bummer. We're gonna play Slug and kill both of their creatures. We're gonna play Toxrill and it's gonna be awesome. This is great. This is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly how we want these games to go. I mean, I guess they're drawing more cards than we would like, but yeah, we're gonna play Toxrill. And hopefully they're not gonna be able to recover. That's awesome. But yeah, I like playing, just jumping into a game with Historic Brawl. Yeah, no box, that's fine. We want to make slugs. Alright, yeah. Toxrill! The Corrosive. Do you have a sweet little animation? Oh, it doesn't have a sweet little animation. And now it's just whenever they die, right? Whenever a creature you don't control the slug counter. Okay, so no. So we actually don't want to attack. I want slug counters. I want them to get slug counters. Oh, we did it! Right? Right? Yep, yeah, look at our slugs! Oh, we made little slug tokens! Oh, they're kind of cute. Oh, no! No! Oh. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. What are we gonna do now? Well, we already did one of the things we wanted to do. We cast Slug. I wish we'd played this land last turn now. I'll play the Arcane Signet. We'll play the land out now. That way we can play Slug next turn. And I guess we're going to play Scarab God. Play out our hand. Now we can do Scarab God-y things. Which is always good. Tilda going to cost them 6. Augur of Autumn. Naming Human. Alright, or is it just creatures? So yeah, they get to play some land. Oh no, opponent. Oh. I mean, yeah, we did have Scarab God active. We were going to do fun things. Wow, alright. We already, in video 1, got to do Toxrill and kill some creatures. That was awesome. That was great. Game 1 went strong. Well, let's look at the deck. Let's see what we are battling with today. But, well, let's get some gold. Yay, gold. Alright, deck. Deck. Toxrill Brawl. Yeah! My name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome as well. Thank you so much for watching my content. I'm a little baby YouTuber, about 2 weeks into my YouTube adventure. If you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me a lot, help the mighty algorithm as a little baby YouTuber. And let me know in the comments what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying. Do you prefer me to play Historic Brawl? Do you prefer when I play Historic Best of 3? Do you want to see a whole bunch of new Crimson Vow cards? What do you want to see? Let me know and we'll make it happen. But today, we are playing Toxrill, the Corrosive, one of the most exciting new commanders from Crimson Vow. He is not in his wedding finest. I think Toxrill has sat out the wedding. I like to imagine that he did get an invite, but he was just like, nah, he had better things to do than go praise Olivia and Edgar. Oh my goodness, look at how creepy the slug token is. I thought it was cute earlier, but look, it has like a skeleton in it. It has like a human skeleton in it. That's not cute. I guess that makes sense because it's killing 1/1s. A lot of 1/1s are humans. So we saw 7/7 for 7 creatures you don't control. Give -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. And at the beginning of each end step, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. So we're going to put lots of slime counters on things, going to give -1/-1, and then whenever a creature with a slime counter on it dies, we get a 1/1 black slug, and we can pay 2, sack a slug, draw a card. So, very strong. Played against that Catilda deck. I get why they scooped, probably because we did have enough mana for another slime, and their deck probably has a lot of things with 1 toughness in it, and so that is, or even just 2 toughness, and that will slowly die to Toxrill. So we've got on the 1-drops, we have our favorite card in Historic Brawl. We have Dark Ritual. We've got the Lead Chief's Thirst. We've got Innocent Blood. I don't have a lot of early creatures, so this is 1 mana kill a creature. Kaya's Ghost Form, good protection. We're playing a lot of the mana ramp rocks. We're playing 6 to be exact, maybe more. 6 looks like. Whole bunch of removal. We're playing a lot of removal. It's not going to let me go over further. I guess this is all the things we're playing except the lands, right? Massacre Worm. We saw Gyruda there, and Gyruda was, unfortunately, a little bit of a bummer. We were hoping to steal a creature from them. We don't have a ton, but we've got a couple here. We do have Hostage Taker. We have Atris. So we have some things, but mostly we're going to be relying on killing their creatures and getting to cast our Toxrill. We'll draw extra cards. We'll do some stealing some stuff maybe. We've got Agent of Treachery. But yeah, that's the deck. Let's go ahead and play. Historic Brawl, notably, is the commander of Magic Arena. So it is 100 card singleton, as we just saw our deck there. Your cards in your deck have to match up with your commander, and only 25 life total instead of 40 at the start. No commander damage. That's a big change. Only 1v1 instead of pods of 4. That's another huge change. That makes aggro decks much better. It makes planeswalkers much better. Ooh, Chulane. That's different. It's been a while. It has been a while since I've seen Chulane. It's been a while since I've heard that name. No mana ramp, but removal spells. We're gonna keep this. We'll see how it goes. We'll play Watery Grave. It'll enter tapped. We'll pass a turn. We'll take a closer look at Chulane. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Vigilance 2/4. Then you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. So they're going to be doing Tatiova things. They're drawing cards or putting lands onto the battlefield. And then they can return a creature they control to their owner's hand. So if they have good creatures with good ETBs, they just get to bounce them. Or they can save a creature if they want to save it. And they recast it, get to draw a card, play an extra land. Put that mana fixing in already. Well, you are 1 turn late, Hall of the Storm Giants. Hall of the Storm Giants making sense in this deck as we're much slower, or we're, lots of control stuff. So we can board wipe and then have Hall be our win con. Oh, yeah, we'll just go with Heartless Act, right? Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Doesn't have a counter on it, right? Yeah. Get their mana ramp out of here. Now we'll play Hall of the Storm Giants. Come and play tapped. Also, Planeswalkers can be your commander in Historic Brawl. We're not playing Planeswalker today, but we might see that in the video against from us on the other side of the table. So Planeswalkers can be your commander. What is their pet? By the way, Compass. Little trio of pumpkins. Oh my goodness! One of them fell off. That was creepy and different. That's going to be searching for basics. We're going to play Loth. We'll play the Spider Queen. Spider Queen going to help us draw cards. Going to make some 2/1 blockers. Spider Queen, a powerful card. We're only a couple of mana away from Slug. We've got a big, powerful hand, so That's next turn we get to do Scarab God if they don't do anything. It doesn't look like they're doing anything. Ooh, that's interesting. I guess we should draw a card first, right? Draw a card. Okie dokie. Play land. Play Scarab God. Everything's resolving. Everything's coming up. Now they might be like a combo deck. They might be about to combo. What does the backside of this do? Untap target attacking creature and the opponent controls are removed from combat. Turns into a, oh goodness. Oh goodness. Well, we have to do something about that. Let's draw another card. Shark Typhoon. Well, I would love 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we don't have to do something about that. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, this is silly. I keep thinking this takes, like, immediately. It does not take immediately. It takes a couple turns to take with that. But we made an 8/8 Hexproofer. That's pretty good. And then we will get to try to steal, if this is still around in a couple of turns. Does put them on the back pedal. Field of the Dead. Oh, Field of the Dead. Wow, Field of the Dead. Toxrill. Toxrill. We love it. Although now they have their commander in play. Ooh, Hydroid Crisis. So to draw a card, make more Field of the Dead tokens. Well. Oh, that taps all their creatures. So yeah, we're sitting great. We don't even know what we're gonna do. So yeah, we'll play Toxrill. Boom. You'll all attack. Wow, I didn't think we were gonna win this game, but I think we're gonna win now. Oh, something happened. Oh, they removed Scarab God from combat. Alright, but yeah, look, now we put a -1/-1 counter on all their stuff. If Toxrill's still here on our turn, we get to put another -1/-1 counter on all their stuff. Their stuff didn't untap. They're going to make some blockers here. But we're going to steal. What are we going to steal? Do we want the Commander? Do we want the God Eternal? I guess we probably want the Commander. We'll see. They've only got 2 cards in hand. They get to do a whole bunch of stuff. But did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, Brazen Borrower! Oh. I guess we'll put it into our hand, because then it costs a little less. Oh, and then they get bigger because they don't have slug counters on them. Scarab God. Draw a removal spell. Yeah, we'll take Tulane. Tulane will be our Tulane. We will draw a card. Hostage Taker. We're going to go ahead and try to get our friend back in play. Oh no, they have a counter spell. Oh, brutal. They're one of. So, move your command zone back to the command zone. Yes, we'll take the action this time. We did get to draw a card. I guess we're attacking. Are we attacking with our 8/8? We only have some blockers here. It does force a chump, but they've got lots of chump blockers. I guess no blocks. We have to discard a card. We only have 1 land. Oh. This didn't go great, did it? I guess we're discarding Chromatic. Well, Tulane, how does this work? We can't do it. We can't do it. Oh, I guess we should have cast Shark Typhoon instead of... I guess whatever we cast that turn was going to get countered, right? And they're paying 7. They're slamming. Yikes. Does that give them enough to do it again? Looks like it does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they get to do it again? They had enough to do it 3 times? Wow. Alright, well. We are in trouble. That is a big board state over there. So, I think we have to... Shadow's Verdict, right? I mean, I don't think it's a question. I think it's a must. I think we have to Shadow's Verdict. Takes them down to that many creatures. And I think we need to cast down one of these things. Green Warden. So, do we tap down all of their mana, or do we tap down this thing? I guess we were going to tap down this thing to prevent... Oh, they don't have anything in their graveyard. Huh. When does this trigger? At the beginning of your upkeep? I think we're just going to pass. We'll pass, and we're going to make a... we're going to eat this thing from their graveyard, is the plan. We'll see what they get. They drew a card, so if it's land, they get lots of extra triggers. If it's not land, they're going to draw another card. Oh, if I draw another card trigger on the stack, I really want to kind of get rid of one of these threats. Uro! Oh, no. Well, that's fine. That's, again, going to let them draw more cards and make a thing. They don't have enough cards in their graveyard to reanimate Uro. Oh, my. Oh my. Well, they are again building up their team very well. But as long as... Oh, they have 3 cards in their graveyard now. How many does Uro cost? Exile 5 cards. This is going to find some lands, put them into play, tapped. Make a whole bunch of Field of the Dead resolutions. Yep. Yep. Pass. So, oh, they're at 11 now, too. Uro gained them life. I'd like to have a Zatala token, please. Zatala can block over here. Oh, yep, Zatala. They've seen enough. Zatala going to hit them for 9 the next turn. And we can eat 2 more creatures in graveyards to make it 10-11. So, we got there. We got there. And we did get to cast Toxrill again. And I thought Toxrill was going to be like a huge thing that game. I was super looking forward to Toxrill just, you know, dominating. But, unfortunately, Toxrill got bounced. If Toxrill hadn't been bounced, it would have been crazy. We'd have been killing those, you know, the Field of the Dead tokens left and right. It would have been huge. That Brazen Varro on Toxrill ruined our fun. But we still got to cast Kiora Best the Sea Gods and do fun stuff. We still got to cast Scarab God. Scarab God did fun stuff there. They had a bajillion tokens that we got to destroy with all of our other things. Alright, we don't have blue. But if this is land 1, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. We'll do this is land 1. And then we have Innocent Blood. Sorcery speed to kill their first creature. Well, sorry, having a little bit of issues grabbing my land. There was a update for Crimson Vow. We're all aware of that. Crimson Vow's here. The new Magic set is here. I'm on a MacBook, and the resolutions on MacBooks all got erased to where there was only one resolution that you could choose. Play land. Go ahead and play the Innocent Blood. Alright, we haven't drawn land in our 2 draws. We really need to draw running land now. We have both 6 mana lilies in hand. Oh, that's not good. We did not draw running land. And we have removal spells are us. So we can keep removing things that they cast, but yeah, not drawing land. Oh, they're bolting us. Got it. You got it, opponent. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Ooh, look at their mountains. They're pretty. Oh, they're snow basics. Snow basics means they're going to have dead on the snow. Yeah. They are amassing. That's interesting. This is an interesting choice of commander. Alright, that's good news. We'll wait to... ooh, well, how are we going to remove that? I guess Liliana's Triumph. Each opponent sacrifices a creature? Yep, that's what we wanted them to do, because now they turn this into a 4/4. And we make them sack a creature. No. You can sacrifice a creature, opponent. And now this is just sitting over here at 1 loyalty. Their creatures have menace, and that's fine. We will proceed to never kill this. Has no counters on it. Can't amass. Oh, that's a powerful thing. All right. And it has ward, doesn't it? Has ward makes us discard a card. That is annoying. End of the turn. Maybe we shouldn't be ending the turn. Maybe we should have killed that while they were tapped out because they might have some shenanigans. Let's see. Will they have shenanigans? What are we going to discard to this? We're going to have to use Cast Down to destroy this. And we're going to have to discard a card. Do we discard our other removal spell? I hate discarding our other removal spell. I don't want to discard one of the lilies either, so... Resolve. Discard a card. Submit one. Bye-bye, Heartless Act. We didn't want to commit Heartless Acts anyway. That's mean. That sounds cruel. That sounds rough. Hazoret. Well, we will counter Hazoret. We definitely need that not to happen. Land? Oh, no, not land. Very powerful effect, but not land. Alright, we need to draw land. And then we've got 6 drops galore for land. So they're going to probably play something too scary this turn. Ideally, they would just play like 2 small drops. 2 little baby drops that get killed by Massacre Worm, please. Or 1 big drop, and then if we draw land, we can Lily -3. Electro Dominance. Rankle. Alright, well, that is what we said. They have 2 creatures in play now. No creature land. So we can Lily -3. Oh, they let us... But we didn't draw a card. Wow, that's brutal. We're going to Time Warp. The most frustrating of Time Warps, where we're just looking to draw a land. We didn't draw the land we were looking for. Well, Massacre Girl takes out Gutterbones, which they can then return to their hand. This kills Rankle. I think it's going to be Massacre Girl. It's going to be Massacre Girl. Kill that Gutterbones. And then, yeah, unfortunately, that's where the massacre stops. That's where the massacre stops. But that was fun. That was cool. Love a Massacre Girl. They've got lots of options. They can hit us for 3, return Gutterbones to their hand, assuming that they drew a land. Must be nice. It must be nice. It must be nice to have lands in your hand. It must be nice. It must be nice for the shuffler to like you. But we are going to, my name's Elsewhere. We do fun and silly things on this channel. We like to play fun and silly decks, both in Historic and in Historic Brawl. We like to play, and we sing little songs. It just happens. Like, I sing, if I talk for an hour, I'm going to sing little songs. We worked it into the game plan. Just how it's going to be. Yep, I have to discard a card. Oh, no. Oh, well, it's going to be this Professor. Going to be this 6-drop. And they're discarding Vorpal Sword. That's interesting. I would have kept that. Vorpal Sword. I guess my life total is getting low enough to where they think they don't need it, which is, possibly true. Yep, they had a... Okay, we drew a land. They did do us to draw cards, so... Yeah, we would like us all to sacrifice some creatures, please. Lily, the Dread Horde General. Get out of here, creatures. I would like you to sacrifice Rankle. How does it feel? How do you like it? You have to sacking your creatures. But alright, now we're in great shape. Now we are in great shape. We're going to be making Lily tokens if they don't have a haste creature. We're going to be casting more creatures next turn. If they cast... That's it. That's all they're casting. Alright, we'll cast Atriz. We get to do mini Factor Fiction. Little baby Factor Fiction. Or they get to do baby... Oh, we get to be the chooser. Yay! We get to be the chooser. They're going to take 3 cards, put 1 card face down that I can't see, and then we'll pick up the other 2 cards. But yeah, interesting. And they didn't do it immediately, which means maybe it's like a cool choice. Maybe it's hard to do. they've maybe noticed we've had land issues. Although now we're kind of beyond the land issues. We're at 8 life, but we have recovered. We have recovered, and we have reached due fun stuff time. Oh my goodness. We will choose this. Thank you. Thank you, friend. What got put in the graveyard? Silagar's command? That's fine. We'll make a zombie. Zombie. Be. Coming for your head. He's coming for your head. That's what zombies do. Ooh, man, we have just a sea of riches. Guess we're gonna play Spider Queen. Play Spider Queen. We'll make some more blockers. We'll attack with what we have. We'll attack them. Like I said, I do not care that their creature has menace. That is fine. I feel like the other Angrath would be if you wanted to do Angrath. Like, it's interesting because it did make tokens and stuff, but... Alright, so yep, they blocked one. Ooh, and we drew a land. We drew a land! That means we get to play Slug next turn. Slug. Ooh-wee ooh. Corrosive Toxrill. Do-do-do-do-do. Ooh-wee ooh. Corrosive Toxrill. What do they got? What do you got, opponent? Do you have something? Let us play our Slug. Let us win. Let us win. Alright, let's see. Slug is going much better than Olivia went. Olivia did not go super well. But yeah, we'll play land Slug. He's a Slug monster. Slug monster. He's a Slug monster. I guess I could have drawn a card first. Oh well. Oh well. Live and learn. Oh, I guess we're dealing damage to ourselves off these draws, aren't we? Maybe we don't want to be drawing cards. Draw? No, I'm going to hold one spider back. I'm going to make sure they have to kill 2 things now to prevent us from being able to block. And I definitely want to make sure I can block with my life total getting as low as it is. Bam, bam, bam. Get to draw another card. Get another loyalty on Loft. Drew Mana Ramper. Up, and there goes their blocker. Toxrill. And that means we get to draw another card, right? Or we make a little Slug Friend. We've done it. We've made a Slug Friend. And now we can sack the Slug Friends to draw cards to put counters on Loft. Oh. It's a good day. I mean, I guess we're just going to kill them, right? I guess we'll start with that. I would like you to be dead. Are you dead? 6. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, they're dead. They're dead. But wow, they let us play it out. That was nice of them. We could have used our Planeswalkers that turn as well. We could have started sacking slugs to draw cards. That was fun. But we did it. Toxrill. Toxrill is 3-0. He is doing Toxrill things. We even cast Toxrill 2 of those games. Did we cast him all 3? I think we cast him all 3. Ooh, we got a Mastery Orb. More magic, please. My name's Elsewhere. I play Magic because I love Magic. I hope if you're here, you love Magic too. Let me know in the comments if you love Magic, your favorite cards, your favorite styles of decks. Let me know what you want to see me play. More Historic Brawl with new commanders. More Historic Brawl with some of my favorite commanders. Historic... ooh, they're on a new commander too. They're on a new commander too. But yep, like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. That helps me a lot. Helps the little algorithm and everything. So they're on Torrens, First of the Angels. 2/2 for 3. Training. What does training do? Whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay. And whenever you cast a creature spell, get a 1/1 green and white human soldier. We need to put that into Catilda. That goes into Catilda, is where that goes. So yeah, very interesting. Interesting stuff. We'll see what their game plan is against our fun new boy, Toxrill the Corrosive. Toxrill the Corrosive. I want an altar. I'm a huge Disney geek. Elsewhere is a huge Disney geek. I'm such a sucker for Disney. Like, as soon as this card got spoiled, I was just like, that's Tamatua. That's Tamatua, 100%. So I would love an altar of this card that is Tamatua. Tamatua is the giant crab monster that they see in Moana from Disney when they go to the land of the monsters. He sings the David Bowie inspired song, the Shiny, Shiny. So yep, that's what's. I guess we'll do it now. Toxrill hasn't always been this glam. He was a drab little slug once, but you know he's happy as a clam because he's corrosive, baby. Yep, corrosive. Free mulligan. We got mana ramp. We're gonna keep this one. Interesting. We have both of our. So annoying. Like, this comes into play tapped immediately, and we don't have a 1-drop, but both of these lands come into play tapped past turn 2. So I think we have to play Hive of the Eye Tyrant on turn 1, and then we have to play the other one on turn 2. And then we have to hope that we're going to draw a untapped land. Unfortunately, it looks like our opponent might not actually be here. Might have had to step away, might have had to, might be on their phone, and the phones, seem to have some potential issues where you get logged out and things happen, but that's fine. We'll just hang out and keep talking. But yeah, let me know. In Crimson Vow, I've already made a video for Olivia. Spoiler, it didn't go super well. We did get to do some fun, big stuff. Our opponents also did some fun, cool stuff, which is what you're looking for in games of Historic Brawl. Historic Brawl, just the home of fun, cool stuff happening. But we need to play. All right, yep, just on to the next game. We won't count that. But what else should I play? What other Historic Brawl commanders should I play? I mean, should we try out that little First of the Angels that they were on? Should I try more of the legendary vampires that we got? Or do you want me to play some Historic Best of 3? Historic Best of 3, I could. I definitely have some ideas for Historic Best of 3. But do you want to see other things? Or even Standard. I am toying with a mono red Chandra deck that I could play in Best of 3 Standard. It might not be good. It probably isn't, so the video might not be great. But I really like new Chandra. I think 3-mana Chandra is really fun and really cool, and definitely has a chance. I think it has the best chance of the walkers to be a real powerhouse. Interesting. We've played against this commander before. We've played against Gretchen. Oh, we'll definitely keep this. Where is Gretchen Titchwillow? So, going to tap 4, draw a card. You can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, notably going to get into play. Dark Ritual. We drew Dark Ritual. Oh, Dark Ritual. What do we want to do with Dark Ritual? Do we save it? I think we're going to save it, because I think this turn we're going to go ahead and cast Innocent Blood. I would like them to not have Gretchen in play already. I will attempt to cast this island. I will play this island, and that'll be our turn. Then next turn, so our 2 turns, no, Toxrill costs 7. But yeah, I think we're on, but they might be playing counterspells as well. Not playing anything, it looks like. Land, and we will also just pass. So now next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's only 6. So next turn we're gonna play Gaunty. We'll play 4-drop next turn, and then the turn after that we get early Toxrill. Okay, they were keeping that up for counterspell. They also now they're gonna use it to draw a card. Supreme Will, one of the early dual spells. I know the commands were here that had module effects. But I feel like Supreme Will, when it got made, there was a lot of holy cow, it does 2 things. I guess a Braid was in the same set as well, but it felt like, with those cards, they really turned a corner and started making new stuff. Alright, we'll play land, and we're going to play Gaunty. We'll see if they have Counterspell. Does Gaunty resolve? They're certainly getting a stop here, so it seems like they have something they could do. This is kind of an odd commander if you're on counterspells. Yeah, I got Disdainful Stroke. I like this a lot. It looks like a, kind of looks like, man, don't really like playing Toxrill into their counterspells, do I? What does this do? It's not super useful here. Well, this is a bummer. I think we're gonna attempt to cast Toxrill. Are we? Are we? Yeah, we're going to. We came all this way. We came all this way. We came all this way. We're gonna cast our Slug Monster. Turn 5 Slug Monster. What you got? Yep, they got a counterspell. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Toxrill's not resolving. Yep. Oh, Voracious Great Shark. That's a powerful way to make our Toxrill not resolve. Take action. Yikes. Alright, so that's a bummer. What does this card do? Return target non-creature spell. So, guess we're playing Hostage Taker. We're going to try to steal their Great Shark. Although they're not playing their commander, they're not playing other things. It certainly makes it feel like they have more counter spells. We're going to take the Great Shark. We have removal? No? Because now we can just keep up 5 mana and cast their Great Shark. Notably, we are not going to be casting any artifacts or creatures with this under us, because it will, kill... Ooh, Nightpack Ambusher. It's a good one. That is one we wish we had gotten to counter. That's certainly true. Oh, and the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, their deck has agreed with them. Their deck has lined up very well. What are we going to do? We have to kill Nightpack Ambusher because it's going to make 1,000 creatures. I guess we don't have to kill Nightpack Ambusher. Oh, I wish we had more mana. That's what we wish we had. Yeah, we're going to play Hostage Taker. We will try to steal Nightpack Ambusher. And then I guess we have to play Blood Chief Thirst to kill the wolf. But they notably have Snowlands. They drew their one of Faceless Haven, so even doing this, we're still close to... Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. They destroyed us. Wow, they destroyed us that game. Holy cow. I mean, they did have, let's see, Shark counterspell, Disdainful Shark counterspell, that Sublime counterspell. So that's 3 counterspells? Did they only use 3? Did they use something else? I think they only used 3. But yeah, wow. Their deck got us that time. I wonder if that was the same opponent that we played before, because we definitely won the other game. I think we had a really cool big game. Like, it feels like the board was really crowded. It feels like they had done a lot with Gretchen when we played before. Little Dark Crystal Girl. But, wow, yeah, they got us that game. That looks sweet. Uh-oh. Teferi, Robber of Fun. Teferi, Robber of Fun versus a hand with no blue mana, 3 blue spells, and a Ritual of Suit that probably does nothing in this game. So, yep, we will take a mulligan. Okie dokie. Again, not great. Not great. I guess we're keeping this. This is better than nothing. This is better than nothing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll keep this. We'll play Guildgate first. Toxrill, probably not the best commander against Teferi, who sets the sunset. Gonna mana ramp them. We've played against a Teferi deck that just destroyed us with Dream Trawler. So I guess we're going to be interested to see if they're on Dream Trawler, which destroys our dreams. Sweet dreams are not made of dream trawlers. But we'll see. We're going to have Heartless Axe, so I guess we have a kill spell in case they do any mana rampy type things. We're going to go ahead and play the Witch's Cottage now, since it's going to come into play tapped most likely. We've got a Vraska's Contempt. That was a good draw. That was a good draw so we can kill Teferi the first time it get cast. And if they do have Heartless Act, we've got, or if they do have Dream Trawler, we've got a couple of effects here. Oh, we wish we had a Destroy Target Artifact. They are ramping. That is not what we want to see from our opponent. That's a bummer. That is definitely a bummer. Oh my goodness, they have ramping and they have Graveyard Hate. We don't do the most with our graveyard, but yeah, look at this. And then with Teferi, they get to untap an artifact and a land, so they've got Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, untap set up, which is very powerful. And unfortunately, that's all we got. We got our land pass. On our turn, we can Vraska's Contempt, but they might have Counterspell up by then. They might have counters up. So that is unfortunate. I would feel a lot better about this game had they not had Arcane Signet. Alright, well, they didn't have... I'm surprised they wanted to get those into play. That's interesting, because, yeah, we'll take out the destroy target creature. I can't imagine they have a ton of creatures, so we'll take out the Mana Ramper. That's fine. And then we'll have Vraska's Contempt up for Teferi, for at least the first version of Teferi. We've got this card for the next turn, which is interesting. That would put Ornithopter into play under our control if it were to get to deal damage. I guess they have relic triggers here, right? This doesn't necessarily mean they have anything weird. They can just relic. I don't know why they wouldn't have there. It's like, that's what you're playing, you might as well play it. So see what's on their sleeves. Let's take a closer look at the sleeves. Oh, it's Jace. It is not Mystical Archive, it's some sort of Jace. Ooh, Ulamog. Ulamog into their graveyard. Ooh, well, that makes Xerath Sand much funner. Yep, they're going to... Oh, they're just going to try to do some drawing. Well, we're going to go ahead and take out Teferi. Teferi can watch the sunset over there. Teferi can watch all the sunsets he wants in the command zone. They get to look at the top 3 cards, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of their library, so fix their draw a little bit. We're hopefully going to draw land. Alright, we drew land. I mean, we're going to play Xerath Sand. We're going to make them answer this card, because if they don't answer this card, we're going to put their Ulamog into play. Because whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may put target permanent card from a player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So, they've got 5 mana, potentially 6 mana. So that's a lot, but if they just cast Teferi, we get Ulamog. 5. They're not casting Teferi, because that came into play tapped. They could definitely have bounce spells. We've seen Brazen Borrowers, we've seen Fading Lights. Gadwick. Alright, Gadwick's on blocking duty. If we can kill Gadwick, we get to put their Ulamog into play. And this kills Gadwick. Target a creature. Target player mills 4 cards. That's going to be me. I don't want to turn on their search. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is not how I ever expected this to go. Yeah, I would like to have your Ulamog, please. Oh, they can exile it with a relic. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Oh, Relic, I hate you. I hate you, Relic. I hate you. Anakin yelling at Obi-Wan. What did we mill? We milled 4 lands, which notably we would like to have 1 more land for all of our spells. All of our spells are very expensive. They cast Gilded Lotus, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They've still got 5 mana, so they can board wipe. There's Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel on blocking duty. Yeah, brutal that we didn't draw 1 more land. I mean, we're going to attack, and we're going to keep eating cards from their graveyard so that they hopefully never get to flip. The other thing, I mean, maybe they'll just block. Oh, no, not blocking, just going to take 8. We will attempt to... I mean, I guess the best thing we can say about eating these creatures is they could have some reanimate effects. White has late to dinner reanimate. White has... what else does White have? White has Elspeth Conquers Death, another reanimate spell. So there's definitely some things that they could be reanimating. Alright, they're putting that into their graveyard. All Runes of Epiphany. They would like to take an extra turn and get some chump blockers. That's pretty good. Do they have anything else to do with this extra turn? Oh, attack for 1. That's fine as well. We're at 30. What gained life? I know Inter gained life, right? It's 4 damage to our creature, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what all this other life gain is from. Alright, now they have Teferi. They've got a handful of cards. They've got a blocker. That's interesting. I guess, because neither of these have Menace, right? No, neither of these have Menace. Oh, and they're untapping Esper Sentinel. Ooh, and they have Ugin. They have Ugin. Alright, now we have reached we are in trouble portion of the game. We've probably reached, well, if we'd had another land so that we could have Toxrilled, that would have been super. They notably have 2 mana up. Is it Lily time? I think it's Lily time. We'll try to cast this Lily. They're going to get to draw another card. If they counter the Lily, we'll probably scoop it up. Which looks to be... Oh no, Lily resolves. You'll make a zombie. We will try to take out Ugin. We'll make them protect Ugin. Get one of these birds off the table. Well, very interesting. We do have... we're wary of ticking up Lily to ultimate levels, just because we've now had our Lily, I believe, stolen from us twice with Agent of Treacheries when we were going to ultimate Lily. Ooh, they get to draw a ton of cards. They can Teferi uptick still. Oh, they had Gilded Lotus. They have... I forget that they had this Gilded Lotus over there, so they've just got infinite mana. Midnight Clock, more infinite mana. So, I'd like to draw... I don't even know. What are we hoping to draw? They're 30 cards deep. They're untapping... Oh, they get to untap Gilded Lotus with, Teferi. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I guess we want to draw a land for Toxrill. I mean, I can't imagine Toxrill's resolving into their 6 open mana. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. Well, let's do our attacking first. We'll send that there, and we'll send this here. See what happens, see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. What do they block and what do they not? What? Yeah, these Teferi decks, like, are... I'm not sure. I guess Teferi, it does do a different build than some other things. We're seeing that you get to draw more cards, or you get all these, like, you know, untapped synergies for these artifacts. So, resolve, they are going to get to draw a card. Maybe we should use Sillingar's command before that happens. Oh, we got to draw a card. Well, I don't want to board wipe. We are going to... I guess we're going to wait to cast this. We'll make another zombie. And yeah, we'll try to counter target non-creature spell and destroy target planeswalker. So we'll have that up for our turn. We're ticking up Lily. And I guess we're going to get to play Slug soon. I'm not sure how good playing Slug is going to be on this board and against their handful of counterspells. Like, I don't know. And we're also just in this weird, what creature do we want to get rid of? Like, we would really like to get rid of their Ugin so they can stop making a 2/2 every turn. I just don't know. Just don't know. Elspeth Conquers Death, so here's where we'll counter target non-creature spell and destroy target planeswalker. I will destroy Teferi. So, I assume this is getting countered. They have 6 cards in hand. They have 6 cards in hand. Yep, tapping, making 3 blue, and negate. It has been so countered. Womp, womp, womp. That's going to eat Liliana. Yeah, they've got 3 planeswalkers. We can call it there. We can call it there. And they're Wrath of Godding, so our creatures are gone. Yeah, we don't have anything that we can do against their handful of fun stuff. Well, handful of fun police. Teferi, why are you the fun police, Teferi? Why can't you just let us all have fun? Why can't there be a Teferi that does fun stuff? I liked the Commander Teferi. Commander... well, I guess there's two Commander Teferis, aren't there? There's the actual, he can be your commander. Like, that Teferi's crazy and awesome. There's the Teferi card. That's a creature. That card's awesome. And there's Teferi from M21. Teferi from M21. The one that had, you could give a creature phasing. Alright, we've got 3 mana. They're on Ellen. We're gonna keep this. We would like to have more stuff, but 3 mana, work up to a Shadow's Verdict. They're gonna be on little creatures. So play this as a land. Play Desert as a land. If they play a creature, what is this? Oh, I thought that was a swamp. I was like, what is this swamp? Sacrifice another creature. Play this tapped. We're just gonna go ahead and have them sack it now. I feel like that's the best move. Yeah, if they were just a deck full of little tiny creatures, that would be great. That makes it less great, but still fine. Things are still fine. Interesting. You know, I think I'm actually going to play this so that we can play Siphon Insight. Go ahead. No, we'll leave it up for make them think we have counter spells. But yeah, we're going to steal cards from their deck, which is always fun to do. Here comes Dusk Rose. Yep. Why is it showing me that we could do something with this? Oh, we could cycle this. I guess that's what we're going to do. Alright, well, I would like to see what you're playing with. Ooh. Transformed under its owner's control, so that would go back to them. We don't want it to go back to them. And, you know, we will indeed go ahead and cycle this Baron Moor. We will attempt to cycle this Baron Moor. Mentioned a couple of times, there were some issues with the update. Oh, come on, game. There we go, we got it. There were some issues with the update for Max that completely just made the resolution, like, really weird. I'll play this, and I think we're gonna exile this. Yeah, I would like that to be not here. They're going to make some zombies or something, right? Yep, so they get 2 2/2s. That's not great for us. That's certainly not where we want to be, but we have they ate a graveyard. Oh, they ate the graveyard. We lost our thing to recast. That's a bummer. Do we Shadow's Verdict now? Do we try to get them to cast more tiny drops? 1, 2, 3. You know, yeah, we're just gonna play our Mind Stone. Do you want to play this as a blocker? Sure. We'll play a Mind Stone, and we'll get some blockers. End of the turn. And then we'll Shadow's Verdict this turn, because there's going to be lots of little creatures in play. How does this thing get counters put on it? Well, bummer. Whenever another creature dies. Yikes. Yeah, no blocks. Yeah, we shouldn't have cast Woe Strider. Casting Woe Strider was a mistake. Was it? Was it a mistake? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I was really hoping we could cast all the things, but we can't. So we're just gonna cast this. We're gonna exile the board. You may have a 2/2. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we draw land, we can steal Alinda. Oh, we're gonna see if they sacrifice Alinda. Oh, I thought that was the sacrifice creature. Guess it's not. Beginning of your instep, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target vampire you control. Yep, they have rebuilt. They have rebuilt. So we need the card in their hand not to be a removal spell. When we didn't draw land, that's not great. Not drawing land, I believe. Well, it says we can play Toxrill, so I guess we're gonna play Toxrill and hope they don't have a removal spell. Boom! And they do indeed have a removal spell. They are handless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're gonna hit us for 8. And we're probably dead. And oh, that got a counter on it, so they're hitting us for 9. Take us to 2. We'd have to draw some sort of super board wipe. Oh my goodness, and they drew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was sure a turn. That was sure a turn. So we can steal a creature, but it doesn't matter. Yep, they got us. They got us good. Holy cow. Alright, we're 3-3 with Toxrill. If they hadn't had the removal spell, Toxrill was going to clean up. And they only had 1 card in hand. Now, granted, they had 1 card in hand, but it was the card they hadn't cast over, the 15 cards they'd seen. So, certainly not unlucky that they had removal spell. Like, odds were that was a removal spell. So, not unlucky. But that, basically whatever we had cast there, had we cast Hostage Taker, they could have just, they could have killed Hostage Taker. So, before we got to, cast whatever we stole from them. So, whatever we did there was probably getting countered. So, certainly a little bit of a bummer, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We will try again. We'll try again on Magic Arena. We'll try again. Let's see if we can do some fun Toxrill things this game. But yes, hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're watching the video, thank you so much. If you're a returning viewer or if you're a new viewer, that is very kind of you. Thank you. Let me know in the comment section how I'm doing. Give me some creative criticism or constructive criticism. Creative. You can also give me creative criticism. That'd be interesting. But constructive criticism, I'm definitely here for. Let me know what I'm doing well. Let me know what I can improve on. If you're enjoying the stream, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little baby YouTuber, about 2 weeks into my YouTube journey, so each like, each comment, each sub really helps me a lot and really helps me in the algorithm. So yeah, that would be very fun. That would be very kind of you. All right, we're up against we're up against Tulane again. Oh no, we're not up against Tulane again. That was kind of a long queue. I wondered if that happened. I believe that has something to do with phones. I believe because that didn't really used to happen before they added Arena to mobile, and now that it's on mobile, that does seem to happen. I don't want to say often, but enough that we're familiar with the glitch. Enough that we're people are familiar with if you're sitting in the queue for like a minute, that means you're about to get kicked out. I have no idea what that art is. Looks like a blue card. View the battlefield. They are on Iniaz the Gale Force. 4/4 for 5. Azorius. Attacking creatures with flying get +1/+1 until end of turn. Whenever 3 or more creatures control a flying attack, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice. What? Okay. We're going to keep this. This is the best hand we've had all day. This is the best hand we've had all day. Looks like they're trying again. They've got cool werewolf sleeves. We're trying to look at their cool werewolf sleeves. There we go. Oh, looks like they're mulliganing down. I wonder if they're going to stick around and play or if they have seen enough. Bear Goal. All right, they're going to stick around and play. We're going to play Guildgate. We'll pass the turn. I hadn't thought about doing this, but I can move these other cards that I'm not casting immediately over. Ooh, Ravenous Chupacabra. That was a good draw. Cold Steel Heart. Real name Black. This is whenever 3 or more creatures flying you control, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice. Oh, Staggering Insight. They've got a bit of curiosity going on. Well, now we're going to kill that. We had potentially other plans, but yes, now Ravenous Chupacabra is ravenous. He's so hungry. He's a hungry boy. Oh, they've picked it up. That was their out. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I guess, they had another draw. They could have definitely done more mana stuff, and Chupacabra was just a 2/2 when he's gone. So, but yeah, if they just had a handful of really expensive stuff, maybe, which doesn't seem like they should be playing. Seems like that was a much more on the ground deck, but that was kind of cool. That was. What are we getting these for? What are we getting these for? Like, huh? I don't know. And we got a random rare card, Lotus Carba. Did we not have 4 Lotus Carbas? Right? Surely that doesn't give us a 4th one if we already have 4. Huh, interesting. Or maybe it does. Maybe that's what the 20 gems were. Maybe it's got like a glitch going where it gives you both the card you already have 4 of and the 20 gems. That would make sense. Alright. Well, Ashiok. Hero's Downfall. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep this. We're going to view the battlefield. They're on mono white Teo. New Teo. Arena-specific Teo. So for 4, you get to +1 up to 1 target creature's... Well, yeah, we're going to keep. When I wasn't done looking at Teo. Up to 1 target creature's base power perpetually becomes equal to its toughness. It perpetually gains. This creature can attack as though it didn't have Defender. So that's going to usually go onto their creature's Elder Spell. We're really looking for more mana. Elder Spell is yet another way to kill their flank commander, but we already have 2 ways. Creature... So then they conjure a light shield into the battlefield. Conjuring a light shield onto the battlefield is kind of crazy. Target opponent and then, yeah, interesting. They've got interesting things going on. We'll play this, and we're going to go ahead and put Epiphany aside. Notably, putting Epiphany aside protects it from Teo's -2. What is their -6 on you, Teo? Oh, was that just a hard cast Vesperlark? Leaves the battlefield. Return target creature power 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Just pass. I'm gonna put... Oh no. Kind of wanted to put something down there so our land is easier to reach next turn. Yep, hit us for 2. You got it. You've got it, friend. You have hit us for 2. My turn. I think we're going to play the Dismal. Oh, they didn't play land, did they? Alright, yeah, they just played nothing. That means this Ashiok is going to happen this coming turn. Oh, their land came into play tapped, so they're probably going to do nothing again. Yep, we'll continue to take 2 from Vespalark. Is this going to be a game where we hardcast Shark Typhoon? Hardcast Shark Typhoon is my favorite. And Ashiok. And notably, if they're playing lots of 1 toughness things... Oh, no! 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 We've been Mana-Tithe. We've played Mana-Tithe in so many of our decks, and we've never... I don't think we've ever successfully Mana-Tithed someone. But they have Mana-Tithed us. Oh. Well... 6. We could hardcast Shark Typhoon, and then start spitting out sharks. Which... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hardcast Shark Typhoon. We're here for fun. We love Shark Typhoon in this house. We love shark tornadoes and sharks flying and just mayhem all over the place. They have a handful of stuff. They very likely have a Vanishing Light style effect. Conjure a card named Stormwing Pegasus in their hand. Cast Stormwing Pegasus. Alright, yep, that's them some cards. This became a 3/3. That's fine. We're going to... I think we're going to take another turn. We're going to take another turn. We're going to make a 7/7 shark. We're going to draw a land. We're going to play it. We are going to go ahead and Vraska's Contempt their Tego. Make another shark. Keep Disdainful Stroke up as counterspell. We'll attack for 7. Do 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 do. Right? Is that how it goes? Do 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 do. No, that's Phenomena. Phenomena. Do do. All right, they've got some sort of creature. What does this do? Looks expensive. I'm just gonna go ahead and counter it. Oh, am I? What does this do? Enters the battlefield. Create a white token for each non-token creature you control. Creatures you control. Oh, it gives indestructible. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, right? we're going to play Toxrill this turn. Toxrill is going to put a -1/-1 counter on all of their creatures. And that should be the game. We're going to do it. We're going to have Slug Monster. We're 3-3 on games for the day, minus that draw and minus the auto concession we got from somebody else. But yeah, Slug Monster. They've got 1 white. Do they have Swords to Plowshare? If they have Swords to Plowshare, this is going to go very, very bad for us. Don't have Swords to Plowshare, opponent. Don't have Swords to Plowshare. Yep, alright, we take out those creatures. They go away. Vespalark going to bring back Vespalark. Oh, and it's perpetual. So does Vespalark never go away because of this? Oh, look at all our slugs. Look at all of our slugs. Slugs. Slughorn. They look like brain slugs. That's Futurama. Like little Futurama guys. But yeah, so Vespalark never dies now. That doesn't hit a single card on our battlefield. That can take out Toxrill. That's annoying. But not before Toxrill puts 2 more counters on everything, right? So we're going to board wipe them. Yeah, we did it. This is exactly what Toxrill wants to do. Toxrill the Corrosive hasn't always been this corrosive. He was a drab little slug once. But now he is so happy because he's putting -1/-1 counters. He's doing the thing he's trying to do. He's made 5 slugs. We can draw all these extra cards. We've got Shark Typhoon. We have Shark Typhoons and slugs. Oh, what a terrible tornado. What a horrendous tornado that would be. Shark Typhoons and slugs. Yikes. But it's happened. It has happened here today. Oh, Skittles. Skittles might not be having as much fun as we are having, which is understandable. That's understandable. But again, with Historic Brawl, if you're not having fun, the great thing is, there's no ladder. You can just concede and move on to the next game and try to find your fun there. But we are going to be sitting here, but that's fine. It's one of those things where, when you're sitting there with the really fun board and you're happy, it's fine. I'm so happy this triggered. I thought for sure they were going to have Swords to Plowshare. I was just like, well, we're going to go for it, but even if it does get swords, we get to cast it again in another turn or 2. We've got all these Shark Typhoon sharks. But yeah, we just had all the fun stuff there. So what are we going to do? I guess we're going to attack. Yeah, their stuff's all going to be small. So I think we're going to attack with... Do we attack with everything or just the flyers? Maybe we just attack with the flyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They won't be able to kill Toxrill, so I guess we attack with the flyers and Toxrill. Maybe the slugs too. I'd like to make a whole bunch of extra slugs, a bunch of extra slug friends. I wonder if we should be playing something that pumps up the slugs. I guess we're playing black and blue. There's not really a lot of effects that give +1/+1 are there. So come to our turn. Give them -1/-1 counters. We keep making extra slugs. We'll play a land. We will... yeah, we'll just turn everything sideways. It's fine. Just turn everything sideways. If we get to that option. Yeah, what else could we do? We could cast... We've got Disdainful Stroke up now as well, which is just, just Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss. Attack of the Killer Slugs. Attack of the Killer Slugs. Attack of the Killer Slugs. They're coming for you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. They're coming to get you. Little slug friends. Slugs and birds and sharks. This is an ominous tornado. Ominous bunch of friends happening over here. And yep, that's it. Our opponent has seen enough. Our opponent saw enough. We got the win. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad. So on actual games, we went 4-3 with our slug friend. My name's Elsewhere. If you've enjoyed the video, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. That is very helpful for me. I'm a little baby YouTuber, so each like, each comment, each subscription helps me reach more people, helps the algorithm like help me reach more people. But yeah, that was the fun. So we did fun things. We did slugs. Like the deck, there's probably a better version of this out there. But we've got mana ramp, so we did ramp up sometimes. We might need more board wipes. We might want to take out some of our smaller creatures and go with more board wipes. More things that are going to minus effects, because we definitely wanted to get to the end game later. Or alternatively, do you want to go into more control-y? Like as you can see just from this quick layout, we're very black control. We have a lot of removal spells. Do we want to change that up and be more blue control? Would we like to play more counter spells and just try to counter creatures, counter things that Toxrill isn't going to kill until we can play Toxrill? I'm unsure, but we cast a lot this game. We cast, like, just looking over the deck. We Zareth Sand, and we tried to steal an Uglamog where they had Relic of Progenitus. We Scarab Gods. We made a copy of their 4/4 or indestructible flying dinosaur thing. We got Ashiok Manatithed. We Loth. We Time Warped. We Mind Flayers. We did Dreadhorde General. Maybe Professor Ox shouldn't be in this deck. We did an Agent of Treachery. You know, we've had Agent of Treachery in a couple of decks now, and we haven't seen Agent of Treachery in a while. But yeah, this was the deck. If you enjoyed this deck, in the description section of this video, I will post a link to my MTG Goldfish page, so you can see the list, on easy Goldfish format on your phone or laptop, and you can import it from there. Just one click button to import this deck to Magic Arena in case you wanted to build Toxrill on Arena and give it a try, and didn't want to have to type in 100 card names. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more new fun Crimson Vow cards. Let me know in the comments, what fun Crimson Vow cards do you want to see me play, and we'll get them on here. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.